Hello, 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 and welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Lavella. We are continuing our single player Let's Play. This is Minecraft 1.16.1. It is Java Edition. I did actually get a comment of someone asking me about the Bedrock update, and I am sorry, I don't know anything about it. I have played Bedrock before, but it's been quite a while, and I am not up to date on the developments for Bedrock lately. So, this is Java. I don't have a whole lot of time to record today, but I was catching up on my Hermitcraft videos while waiting for time to get ready for work, and I decided to go to the desert and do a tunnel back to our base so that we would have a path. Well, I found something. Decided, decided that yeah, we needed to record this. I'm going the wrong way. No, I'm not. Why is that on that side? That's not supposed to be on that side. Okay. So I came in here, and the next thing I know, of course, see, look at all the dark spaces. I had creepers falling on my head. I had zombies falling on my head. And the zombies just kept coming and coming and coming. Let's go ahead and light that up. And I did do a screenshot of the coordinates. Let's hope I can. There it is. Looky here. We finally found a spawner. Is that diamond ore? Looks like it. So anyway, I found a zombie spawner. I only had to kill 2 or 3 zombies, so that wasn't a big deal. But let's see what we have in the chest, and hopefully, really, we need some beetroot seeds so we can add it to our farm. I wanted to wait for you guys for the big reveal, so let's do this. Okay, not great. I'll take it. And this one. Oh, nice. Okay. So yeah, that's a thing. We definitely want that. Not so much worried about the bread, or the bones, or the armor right now. Let's go ahead and put that there, just so we have it out of our inventory. And of course now this is going to bug me. I know, this is silly, but it's going to bug me. I'm going to go ahead and hang on to this iron. We can go ahead and dump a lot of this. Gonna keep that. Okay. And I am now reduced to mining with my Silk Touch pick because my Fortune pick is just in really bad shape. My axe, I ended up, we had one that was almost broken, and I had like 38 levels. So I enchanted it, and it had Unbreaking on it and Silk Touch. But anyway, so I combined that. I got this repaired a little bit, and I did the same thing with that broken shovel, and I got Silk Touch and Efficiency 4 on the broken shovel, so I combined them. So now we have Efficiency 5 and Silk Touch, plus our Unbreaking 3. So that was definitely a good thing. I am almost out of torches, though. I really don't want to get sidetracked. You know, I'm going to leave that because I really don't want to get sidetracked. And I'm going to leave this. When we come back here to turn this into a grinder, I'll worry about this other stuff. But I am, however, going to grab some of this because we need torches desperately. So, in between episodes, I have been doing a lot of recording. I think this is like, I don't know if I've made it to episode 40 yet, but I know we're definitely in the 30s as far as what I have recorded ahead of time. And I've explained in previous episodes about my schedule. I work 3 days, I'm off 2 days. I work 2 days, I'm off 2 days, or 3 days. So I work basically by the time I go to work, get ready for work, drive to work, work, get off work, drive home. It's about 13 hours. So I don't have a lot of excess time when it's a certain part of my schedule, because 13 hours a day is quite a chunk. And then, of course, I still have to sleep at some point and take a shower and do laundry and, life. So, anyway, let's go ahead and let's get some torches made real quick. I didn't bother to do the math. Sorry. I know that's going to be too many. That's okay. At least now we have torches. Okay, so anyway, in between, I've basically been working the farm, gathering crops, doing some trading. Is this not? Okay, that's in my face. I'm going to take it. Where is, here we go. Okay. That should be plenty of indication. I've been doing some villager trading, which is one of the reasons I had so many levels. I have, excuse the wiggles. This is how I'm trying to get back to spawn. I have a little stop off somewhere in here. I wanted to just go ahead and throw the rest of this in there. Anyway, I worked on that. There's that path that we have with the rails that take us from our base to that one village that's really close to us. I need to get a name for that, actually. If anybody has any good names, that would be great. Let's go ahead and get rid of, okay, let's put that up. Because if I lost that, I would be a little upset. That's pretty rare. If you're new-ish or new to Minecraft, back in the old days, you could craft this. It was a lot of gold and an apple, and you would craft it and basically surround the apple. I believe it was gold blocks, which is 9 ingots each. So yeah, it took a lot of gold. Now you can make them with the gold ingots, and it's an enchanted apple, but it's not this. This is a notch apple. It's what used to be called a notch apple. You can't craft these anymore. I want to say it was 111 when they made those, so that you can no longer craft them. I could be wrong, but I want to say it was 111. Anyway, you can't craft these anymore, so they're pretty rare, and we are going to need it for our advancement for being able to eat everything. So we're probably going to save it and eat it like when we're fighting the dragon or a wither or something, so that we can get it towards our advancement, but also get the benefits of it. So anyway, I worked on the area connecting the base to the village, and what I did was I followed the tracks, and I chopped out a whole lot of trees on either side of the tracks. I'm trying to decide. I'm pretty sure I want wood as the actual pathway that we're going to put the rails on, because To me, that kind of gives it an old timey like wooden roller coaster kind of vibe, and I think that's what I want to do. And I should have saved some of those blocks, but that's okay. We'll just wiggle our way. Anyway, so oh goody. So I want to put wood down, and then of course I'll have to rebuild the rails. And then I want some kind of a trellis, like an arched trellis. Maybe not arched, maybe I don't know. We'll have to play with the design. But anyway, I want something pretty so that we have, it'll be a nice ride, but at the same time, something that will keep the mobs off of the tracks so they can't get to them. I'm not so worried about the tracks being damaged. It's more of I don't want to be riding along and have a sheep sitting on the tracks that makes me stop, and then I have to mess with it. So anyway, that's why we're concerned with that. So anyway, I cleared out some trees to make space for that when we get to that point. And I finished framing out the library in the village. I haven't done any of the actual building yet. I just framed it out kind of like I did with the blacksmith. And I went ahead and put down several lecterns because, like I said, my fortune pick is in really rough shape. And really need a mending book. I've done some fishing trying to get one, and I got a few books, but not anything that's out of this world amazing. So I put down several lecterns trying to get one of the villagers to have mending, but so far the first books I don't have a mending villager yet, and I haven't been able to unlock all the second books yet because I don't have the resources to get the trading where I need it to be. Oh, my Bluetooth. I have a little teeny tiny Bluetooth speaker that I use with my phone when I'm watching my YouTube videos. So yeah, the other day, a few days ago, because I'm working the weekend right now, at the time this is being recorded, the other day I've explained how my internet right now is the hotspot on my phone, and you only get so much, data, blah, 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 and then they slow it way down, which is why my channel is so sporadic. And I had 2 videos already uploaded in this series, and the other day it hit, and I got all my data back, so I was like, okay, it's upload time. I got 9 videos uploaded, and then it said, yep, you're finished. It took me less than 24 hours to burn through all my data, or the speeds, or whatever you want to call it. So I was trying to upload another video, and it was taking hours, like I left it loading while I was asleep, and I had taken a nap for I want to say 4 hours, and I think it maybe moved maybe 5% or something. It was a ridiculously slow upload, so I just canceled it. So at the time I'm recording this, even though I have 30 plus episodes recorded, maybe 40 plus, I only have 11 now uploaded. So please be patient with me. I am getting notifications about the comments, And so when I get those, I am trying to respond as I get them because I'm able to use my phone to do that. But my connection is so slow that, let's say I come home from work and I tell it to get online, and let's say I go make myself something to eat, and I come back and maybe it's yeah, let's just do this. And maybe you know what? I have one of those too. Jerk face. But maybe I'm glad I put those blocks there so you can throw me into the lava. Let's remove this threat. So anyway, let's say I go, make something easy, not like a great big meal, but just, throw something in the microwave or whatever, something easy for supper. And I come back and maybe the Google logo is finally loaded. And so then I change clothes and I eat, and the next thing, finally it's allowing me to sign in, or it gives me the option to sign in. And then, I do this and I do that and I do this and I do that, and it finally gives me the option to watch YouTube. So yeah, when they throttle me back, it's bad. I used to have Verizon, and I thought they throttled me back hard, but AT&T is horrible. I mean, they really lock you down. They really do. But anyway, I have to work tonight, and then I'm off for 2 days. So even though I won't be able to upload anything, I should be able to get some recording done. Oh my gosh. It doesn't seem that far away when you're just walking. Imagine doing this for over 6,000 blocks to that jungle. Yeah, it took me a long, 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 long time. I've had people that I played on servers with before, and like the first multiplayer server I ever played on, I ended up being a mod, like within 2 weeks of playing. And because I made friends with some of the other people, and I guess they were impressed by my play style and the fact that I enjoyed helping other people and things like that. I wasn't quite so cynical in the Minecraft community at that time. But anyway, I ended up being a mod. Well, several of the mods, we all got together and we made an area that was just our bases. And then, like, the redstone farms were in one area quite a ways away. I want to say it was like 2,000 or 3,000 blocks away. And I said, well, I'm going to connect these so we can ride the rails back and forth. And they were laughing at me and giving me a hard time. They're like, there's no way. Nobody does that. That's crazy. I was like, yeah, y'all don't know me yet. And so, yeah, I did. But one of the mods actually started mining from the other end, and we met in the middle. So I didn't have to do all of it by myself. When they realized I was serious, they decided to jump in and help. And I know it doesn't make for good recording because it gets so tedious, but I really enjoy mining. And I should be working on digging out that huge area underneath the base so we can make our mega storage room. But we're going to be needing some sand soon. And I was like, you know what? I don't have time to do a whole lot, but I could start that tunnel connecting the desert. I had no intentions of recording today because I tend to start recording and I have so much fun, and then I'm like, oh, I really need to stop recording because I need to eat, or I need to do this, or I need to do that, and I don't want to stop. And I end up putting myself in a pickle time-wise. So I told myself I wasn't going to record today because I don't have that much time before I have to get ready for work. Stop it. Oh my gosh. So anyway, I was not going to record today because I did not want to get myself wound up recording and then make myself late for work, because that's not a good thing. And I don't have any cobble to make a furnace. So but anyway, so yeah, that's what I've been doing. And I'm really struggling because, as I've mentioned, I watch a lot of the Hermitcraft videos. And this season, a lot of their builds, well, it's not just this season, it's something they do a lot anyway. But a lot of their builds are like the great big geometrical shapes and designs, and they're not necessarily houses, or it's a castle or a mansion or, something huge. And I've really been struggling on what style I want to build in, because part of me, I always like to try different things in my mind. I tell myself, this time I'm going to do blah, blah, blah. And somehow I end up doing the rustic Minecraft builds all the time. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. However, I would like to do something different. So I told myself I want to try not to do the typical Minecraft rustic builds. Doesn't mean I'm not going to. It's just something I'm trying to get psyched up to get away from that, because that's my comfort zone. To me, those kind of builds are easy. I am really playing with the idea. A lot of times when people say modern builds, they're actually talking about like the abstract houses, that a lot of white concrete, and the cyan and wrap around, stuff for the shapes, and yes, that does fit in that category, but it also that category should also include like modern day housing. You know, like a typical brick house, like red brick house with siding, like white siding on the top half, or on a gabled roof, and an everyday house that you would see in your particular neighborhood in this day and age. Not necessarily medieval. So I don't know. Maybe we'll do one of the villages in one style and another village in another style. We may do that. That way I can feed all my cravings. And yes, we're just going to leave these diamonds. Okay. Well, I think we're going to go ahead and call this. My timer went off, but I started it early, so we should be okay on time. Thank you very much for sharing your day with me, or your evening. Your time is valuable, and I do appreciate you sharing it with me. Thank you again, and we will see you later.